that right? I think you're new. Is that right?
Krishna.
Hello.
You can call him Krishna. Krishna.
Krishna.
Krishna. Yeah, like first.
Hello, Krishna. Lovely to meet you. And hello, Anveshi. Fantastic. So everybody. Yeah. Brilliant. Well, it's nice to see you two girls. I've not seen you for ages. So, special day today, or special time, isn't it? I'm going to show you something that I've just made to help me say it because I might say it wrong. So let's see. So, happy Navratri. Is that right? Did I say it right?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Okay. So I know it's a special time, and Vishal was telling me about it this morning. But so what have you been doing to celebrate and to celebrate the special time? Prakriti, tell me something that you're up to for Navratri. What have you been doing?
We do prayers in the morning.
Okay.
And ma'am, can I say?
Yes, Anveshi. Yes, you can say. What
We pray to our goddess Ma Durga,
Yeah.
and in India, in every state it is celebrated differently. Means in East India, it's celebrated differently, and in West, North, South, everything is different.
That's really interesting. Right.
And in India, all of them celebrate Navratri.
Yeah.
So in West India, they celebrate Navratri by playing a dandiya, which is a form of dance.
Okay.
And in West Bengal, means in East, they play Sindur Khela. They play Holi with Sindur. And in South India, they keep a what do we say? There is a jhaki named Golu, and means in that they keep small idols of gods, and they keep common people. They keep demons and gods. And about North India, North India, in North India, they celebrate Dashera by killing three demons whose name is Kumkaran and I don't know Ravan.
Right.
Ravan.
Yeah,
It's
Ravan.
Ravan.
It's very good.
It's Ravan. And they just kill it with an arrow which is lit with fire.
Wow. Gosh, that sounds brilliant.
The idol is very big. And it is made of hay. It is very big, and inside that there are crackers. And it is very big, like a 80 or 90 floor building.
Wow. It sounds great, and it's really interesting to learn all these things. So thank you for telling me, Ambeshi. That's brilliant. So it's a shame that today's letter wasn't N for Navaratri, but it's not. So the letter we've got today is this one. So what letter is that? Anyone want to tell me? Krishna, what letter have I got there? Can you tell me now? What letter is this? Do you know?
Ma'am, can you increase the screen?
Okay.
There's a present button.
What's the matter? Oh, are you talking to him?
There's a present button down. You can press that and increase the screen.
Oh, down at the bottom? I don't know.
You can shift a little bit left.
Okay.
No, ma'am. Behind
just next to the minus. Just next to the minus.
Yes.
Yeah, please.
Minus. Okay.
Yeah, so that will make it full screen.
Oh.
Yes.
Well,
yeah.
I've learned.
But now you may not be able to see people, but the whole thing will be full screen.
Fantastic. Look at that. And I've got moving
Ma'am,
bits
you
on it as
can
well.
use a pen also. There's a pen also to highlight some things.
Yeah, it's not showing me that, but
No, ma'am.
oh, down there, right.
Yeah.
Bottom left, yeah.
Shall I do laser pointer? That might be like that. Oh, it matches those blobby things I've got on the screen. I think I'll go on to the next slide. This is the story of Kay. So, how do I get to the next slide?
Hit the arrow. Next arrow.
I've got an arrow. What's going on?
Or page down.
Ma'am,
The 4 arrows.
keyboard.
There
Oh,
are
on the keyboard.
4
yeah.
arrows in your keyboard. Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Oh, I'm learning all the time from you, aren't I? So, anyway, letter K. Here's our character, and he is a kangaroo called Kevin. Because he had to be a kangaroo, really, didn't he? So here is Kevin the kangaroo. Now, Kevin would love to be the king. So here we are, we have the word king, Kevin the king. But Kevin isn't a very good king. He's not clever enough to be a king. So this is just a dream for Kevin. Let's have a look. Now, where does Kevin live? Who can tell me what that country is? Ambeshi.
It's Kenya.
Kenya, in Kenya. So he lives in Kenya in Africa, Kevin does. And it's nice and hot there. It's near the equator. And he likes living there. He's very happy. He's got a pet. See if you know what animal his pet is. So who's going to answer this one? Pakriti?
Yeah.
What kind of animal is this? Can you see the word there?
Komodo dragon. Ma'am,
Komodo dragon called?
Katy.
Katie. Yes, we say
Ma'am,
Katie.
Komodo dragon is the biggest lizard which is found most in Indonesia.
That's right. When I was in Indonesia, I saw one. They're absolutely enormous and they're quite strange. They look a bit like dinosaurs, I think.
Ma'am, there's Nancy teacher in LWT only. She only taught us about this.
All right. Okay, great. Well, there we are. So we have a pet Komodo dragon called Katie, who belongs to Kevin. Now, Kevin, although he'd like to be a king, he actually works in a kitchen. So here we go. This is Kevin's kitchen. Kevin's favourite things to use are this. Krishna, what do you think this is? Do you know? Do you know what this is, Krishna? There's the word and there's the picture. Who else could tell me what this is? Oh, Rush, do you know? What's this thing here?
Kettle.
It's a kettle because he likes drinking tea and he boils his water in the kettle. The other thing he really likes to use is this thing here. So who can tell me what this says? Anveshi, do you know what this is?
It's a knife.
It's a knife. Now, a knife sounds like it begins with N, but it does have a K at the beginning, but it's just a silent one. So I pop that one in there, something a bit different. So he likes to use his knife and his kettle, and he works in the kitchen, and he likes cooking for his friends. So he's got quite a strange collection of friends. He likes friends that are birds. And so, Pakriti, what's this bird called here?
Kingfisher.
Kingfisher. And also, Arash, what's this bird called here?
Kiwi.
Kiwi. Kiwi is also the name of a fruit, and we'll come to that one later. So he's got two friends, a kingfisher and a kiwi, and two more. Krishna, do you know what this animal is? This is a koala. Can you say koala, Krishna, for me? Koala. Are you a bit shy? You have to unmute to be able to talk. Do you think Krishna? I think perhaps he wants to just watch. Okay. Anveshi, can you read this for me?
Oh, sorry, koala.
The koala, that's right. And Arash, what's this one?
Killer wale.
A killer whale. Can you say whale? Whale. The killer whale lives in the sea and he's very big. So these are Kevin's friends and he likes to cook for them. And here's some of the food they like to eat. Whoa, okay, so what do we have here? Who wants to go first? Arash, do you know what this is here? There's the word.
Kebab.
A kebab. Do you like kebabs? Have you had a kebab? Anyone like kebabs? Not much.
I like.
You like them, do you, Patrice?
I also like.
Does anyone know what this is? Do you know what? I've just realised I haven't put the name of this thing up here. I forgot. Does anyone know what it is? Oh, is it there? Wait a minute. It's hiding behind my... Oh, it is there. It's hiding behind my... Oh, yes, kippers. Kippers are fish. Right, what else do we have? So...
Ketchup. It's a ketchup.
Who likes ketchup? Put your hands up.
Yes.
Everyone like ketchup? So there's a few different sorts of ketchup there, but it's usually tomato. Anybody know what this is here? There's the word.
Cadbury.
Kedgeree. Have any of you ever eaten kedgeree? No? It's really nice. It's rice and fish and curry powder and eggs. Very nice. I make it sometimes. And the last thing is this one. Who knows what this is? Arash, do you know this one? Kale. Can you say that? Kale. Kale is a vegetable.
It's a kale.
Yeah, rabbits like eating that. This is actually quite nice.
Kippers is a fish.
Kippers is a fish, that's right. It's a fish that's been smoked, so it's got a strong flavour. It's really nice. And quite often, you put kippers in...
Kebab or kebab?
Kebab. There's the kebab there. So these are all the foods that he likes to cook for his friends. They also have some nice healthy foods too. Why won't it let me click down? There we go. Some fruits that start with K. So this one here has the same name as the bird.
Kiwi.
Kiwi fruit.
And the second one is kumquat.
Kumquat. Has anyone ever eaten kumquat?
No.
No.
I've eaten a kiwi.
I'm not sure. I think I've had. I think they're like little oranges, but yeah. So kumquats and.
No, have you eaten a kiwi?
I think I have. I think I had them in Indonesia or Thailand or somewhere, but they taste a bit like lemon or orange. They're quite nice. So those are all the things he likes to eat. There's some hobbies as well. So Kevin's got some hobbies. Here's another word that starts with a K, but doesn't sound like it. Who knows what this one is? Ambeshi, do you know what that one is?
Wait, I want to show something. Just check it.
What's that?
Knitting.
I still
You
think.
got there, Arash?
Oh wait. I'm
What are you
joining.
doing?
I'm joining.
Typing these already. You can do the writing later. So we've got. Who knows what this is? Anveshi, do you know what that one is?
This is a
It's called
knitting.
knitting.
It's a
Yeah.
knitting.
So when you make something out of wool, like a jumper or a scarf, it's called knitting. Now, any ideas about what this is? I've put a little thing there. It's called, a kiln for baking pots. So if you make a pot out of clay, you can put it in there and it gets very, very hot and it bakes the clay and makes it hard so that you can use it. So he likes making pots and knitting. He's quite crafty, this Kevin.
I got oven.
The other thing he likes is this. Who knows what that is?
Some of that day I have.
Oh, is these the ones you're typing up, Arash? So Arash, look, he likes kickboxing too. So kangaroos good at that. They've got strong legs. So he also likes a bit of kickboxing. Now, the other thing that Kevin does is to travel to countries, but only to countries beginning with K. And there aren't very many. So there's Kenya, where he comes from. He also likes going here. It's near China, this place. Very
Ma'am,
big country. Who knows what it is?
ma'am,
Yes.
I think there's a cat sleeping beside you.
There is a cat sleeping beside me. That's right. Can I move her in a little bit? You know, you probably haven't seen her before. That's Molly. Can you see her better now? There she is. Yeah, there she is. That's Molly. She likes to sit in here. She spends all day in here sitting next to me. So anyway, where were we? Yes. So what's this country called here? I've forgotten about Molly. Who can tell me? And Beshi?
Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan, that's right. So there's Kazakhstan, and the other country here is in a very hot place. Quite a small country, this one. Who knows? Who can tell me what this one's called? Who's around? Let's see. Arash, what's this country here? Next to Saudi Arabia. Who knows what this one's called? Arash, can you read that one? He's hiding. All right, Prakriti, tell me what this country is. Kuwait, that's right. Kuwait is in the Persian Gulf, in a hot place. So, Kazakhstan, Kuwait, there are two more. So there's this one here, it's actually in Europe. Anybody heard of this country before? And Beshi, what's this one called?
Kosovo.
Kosovo. Kosovo is just there, in the middle of Eastern Europe. And anyone know about this one?
Korea.
Prakriti, what's this one?
Korea.
Korea. And Korea is split into two. So there's North Korea and there's South Korea. So those were the only countries I could find that began with K. Now, one day, here's a little bit of a story. Kevin went outside to find Katie, but Katie's kennel was empty. Katie, the Komodo dragon, had disappeared. What was he going to do? So Kevin looked everywhere. In the end, he found Katie. There she is. She was sitting in one of these and playing one of these, just because it's a story. So Anveshi, what was she sitting in? Do you know what this is?
It's a kayak.
A kayak. And Arash, do you know what this is?
Kazo.
Have you ever seen a kazoo? You blow into it and it makes a weird noise. So he found Katie the Komodo dragon sitting in a kayak playing a kazoo. He was very pleased to find her and he took her back to the kitchen to eat something nice. And this is what they had to eat. What's that? Anybody know?
It's a Kit Kat.
What's that? Kit Kats, yes. Who likes Kit Kats? Very nice. I like the dark ones best, but you know, that's okay too. Right, so let's go back. So you can take it in turns now to tell the story yourself. How are we doing for time? Well, actually, we probably ought to start writing down the words as well. Should we have a very quick flick through? So it's a long one, isn't it? Right. Let's take it in turns just to tell the story a little bit. You can add your own twist if you want to. Prakriti, do you want to start? You can talk us through the first few. So,
Okay.
go for it.
Named Kevin. One day he went on a holiday to Kuwait.
Okay.
And he saw the king. And after he went to Kuwait, then he went to Kenya.
Shall I go on?
And he met a Komodo dragon called Katie.
Fantastic.
And the Komodo dragon had a big kitchen. It had a kettle and a knife.
Brilliant. One more for you, and then I'm going to ask Anveshi to take over the story. So, Prakriti, tell us about this part.
He found more friends.
Oh, I can't hear you. That's it.
He found more friends, kingfisher and a kiwi.
Okay, Anveshi, are you there? Is she there? Ah, is she gone?
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can hear you. Right, you take over the story now. What can you say about this bit?
He found more two friends, killer whale and koala.
Okay, keep going.
And then he went to eat some food, which was ketchup, kebab, kagri, kale, and kippers.
Okay. Any more to say?
And then he ate some fruits, kiwi fruit, and kumquat.
Right, thank you. So, Arash, can you tell us about the next one?
Then they do knitting and then they look for baking pottery.
That's right. What could you say about this one?
Then they do kickboxing. And he loves to travel to countries starting with K. Kazakhstan,
You know what this one was?
Kazakhstan, Kuwait.
Wait. So, Prakriti, would you like to pick up the story again? Where's Prakriti?
Yes,
Very well. Do you want to pick up the story again now? Tell a bit more.
Okay, then he went to Kosovo. Then to Korea.
Oh, you're very echoey.
Should I tell it again?
That's better.
Okay. Then he went to Kosovo and to Korea. When he went to Korea, as he landed, he saw a kennel in the front of the airplane. Then he looked. Then he remembered his old friend Komodo dragon, Katie. When he met before, Komodo dragon, they went together, and the Komodo dragon was lost. So Kevin the kangaroo, he looked everywhere, and then he found it at he was sitting on a kayak and playing a
Well
kazoo.
done. And then Arash, would you like to finish it off for us? What did you have to eat right at the end?
Abdullah went back to the kitchen to eat a Kit Kat.
Perfect. Well done. Right, we need to start writing now and get all these words into our little dictionaries that we're making with our different letters.
Now
So
I will write it on my notepad.
you've done yours already. I'm sure you have. You've been typing it, haven't you? So I need to be able
Those
to.
find from laptop, they can.
I'm going to get out of this and get back onto the whiteboard. So I might need some help. How do I get out? Oh, let's try escape.
Ma'am, you can press
There we go.
escape.
Yeah, I pressed escape. I've
Now,
escaped. Right, now we need to write a list. Arash has typed his up already, I think. That's my list. Yours will be much tidier than that, but I need to look at it so I can remember what to type. So if we're all ready, we'll get the whiteboard up and we will start to make the list. So first of all, let me, I'll type it. I think it will be clearer. Right. So I'm going to start up here with Kevin and kangaroo. Okay. So what was it that Kevin wanted to be, but couldn't be? Prakriti.
King.
Yes, well done. He wanted to be the king, but he couldn't. And where did he live? Hot place where he lived. Arash. What country did he live in? In Africa. Remember? Here it comes. That one. Kenya. Okay.
Now let me write down.
Kevin worked in a. Where did he work? And Beshi, where did Kevin work?
Kitchen.
Then, favourite things in the kitchen. That one and that one.
Kelvin.
The knife. Yes. So knife starts with a K, but it sounds like it starts with an N, doesn't it? So let's go through the foods that begin with K. Favorite food. Any of them? Prakriti, some food. Ketchup. Yeah. Did someone say ketchup? Kale. Yeah, kale. Well done. Pardon?
Kebab.
Kebab. Yeah. Anything else?
Clipper. Sorry.
Yes, this one.
Yeah.
Clippers.
Clippers.
And the rice dish was called kedgeree. What was the big chocolate biscuit called at the end? There's a big chocolate biscuit right at the end of the story. Kit Kat. Well done, Arash. Kit Kat.
Kit Kat.
That all the food. And there were two fruits. What were the fruits?
Kiwi.
Kiwi. Oh,
Kumquat.
that's right. Kiwi and kumquat. Making a new list. So kumquat. That's a funny word, isn't it? Now, I think that's all the food. So let's go to the friends now. What were the friends? There were 4 friends. What animals were they?
Nice.
Call out if you know. And Beshi, what were the 4 friends called? There was this one.
Koala and Novel.
Koala, that's right. That one. Kiwi. And
Fisher.
well done. Kingfisher. Okay, so we've got friends. Hobbies. 3 hobbies. So 3 hobbies. Kill. Did someone say kiln? So he made pots in a kiln. Another one. What did Kevin do? He did knitting. And what was this one? Oh,
Boxing. Kickboxing.
boxing. Yes. So countries. 4 more countries beginning with K.
Kazakhstan. Kuwait.
Kazakhstan. Yes. Oh, this is a really hard one to spell.
Kuwait.
Kazakhstan.
Kuwait.
Kuwait. Make sure your countries have a capital K. 2 more.
No.
This one. Remember that one? Korea.
Korea.
There's one in Europe. Remember?
Kosovo.
Kosovo. Good. Well done. Okay, so those were the countries. Then, what was it that Katie escaped from? Where was she missing from? That house where dogs normally live.
Kenyan Kazoo.
Is it Kenya? Kennel, yeah, the little wooden house. Normally we put a dog in a kennel, not a dragon. And where did he find her? Where did he find her?
Kickboxing.
In the.
Kickboxing.
Where did he find her?
Kickboxing.
Thing, kayak.
lion, and
One
kazoo.
more word. What was she playing on? in the
Kazoo.
kayak?
Kickboxing.
I just knew.
Kazoo. Playing on the kazoo. Right. Have you got them all? Quite a lot of words there, aren't there, to get? Well done. I love your stories. I love it when you make up the stories. It's really good.
Kickboxing. Kazakhstan.
Right. I'm going to turn that one off and get you back. Right, next week it's L. I've already made a list of things.
I was writing over this
Ma'am,
word.
can you see the whiteboard again?
So I've got to think about
Please share
L
the
a bit
screen
more.
again. I was writing some words. I have did till only 20. There were lots of words. I am in Kazakhstan.
There's lots of words beginning with L for next week. There's loads and loads and loads. Right. I'm just going to say one more thing.
I will say.
Hopefully this is going to come. No, wait a minute. Oh, no. I'm going to try and just share one more time with you. Just going to want to share this with you one more time because this is special. There we go.
Ma'am, I have
finish
saved
with
this
that.
slide.
Can you see
Okay.
the sticks there? Those
Pardon?
are dandias. Those sticks.
Yes. What are those?
Those are dandias. Dandia.
Right. Okay. Well, there we go. So
We hold it in our
now
hands and do
Bradley,
that.
I hope you enjoy the rest of the festival. I'll stop that now so I can say goodbye to you properly. And I'll see you next week with the story of L.
Bye.
Have a lovely time, and you can tell me more about what you've been
Lion?
doing to celebrate when I see you next time.
You can have a
All right?
lion.
We could have a lion, yes. I will definitely put a lion in there somewhere. And also a lemur, because the lemur is a lovely little thing. So, stories of lions and lemurs next week.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. Also.